YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction video. I am Maiden, staple of the channel, a favourite of my own, a favourite of the viewers. We're going back today. I guess we did do Run to the Hills last, which was still 80s, but we haven't been all the way back to the Diano era for, honestly, I don't even know how long. I know we've covered Diano before, a little bit, but it's been a while since we've gone back. And actually, now that I'm saying this, we really should, I don't think we've done any Blaze Bayley yet. I don't think we've looked at the Blaze Bayley era of Maiden at all, I don't think. Have we not covered? Maybe we should do a Blaze Bayley song at some point. Either way, for now, it's Paul's Day. We're doing Killers, the title track from the album Killers, 1981. I believe this was Iron Maiden's second album. What else do I have to say? Let's listen to some Paul. Let's see what Paul's got to offer. Apparently this one, Genius said that this is like one of his iconic songs or something, or this is like known for being a signature song for Paul Diano. There you go. Let's listen. Let's go. Straight away that like galloping rhythm. We talked about this in Run to the Hills actually. Very strong on the vocals. The yells and the screams. Early Maiden storytelling. Yeah, I want to say, I mean, first of all, it's interesting that, like I said, the storytelling, I feel like they love a good story, Maiden do, so it is interesting to hear that they've always done this. They've always been storytellers, even before Bruce. What I was going to say is, I mentioned right at the start that sort of galloping rhythm, and it was similar. I've said that Maiden have done this before. I talked about it in the Run to the Hills video, and then as soon as the song starts, he's talking about a guy following someone through the subways, and his eyes is burning a hole in their back as he's waiting to attack. So I think, yeah, straight away, as I was saying about the rhythm, it matches the tone. It feels like someone is in pursuit. And I was kind of thinking that, and then when he started to say that someone was in pursuit, I was like, oh, yeah, there you go. That's exactly what the sound I was getting, was that sort of, it felt like there was some sort of, like, chase going on, or some sort of hunt. So that's sort of like, yeah, I keep saying galloping, but that galloping kind of fit, I think. I feel like the music itself is almost telling its own story here. Like, really good. Just going along with it. What did I say about energy? What did I say about energy? It's built. As I say, the music almost feels like it's telling the story. Is that like, you know, he's been stalking people. It had that galloping rhythm as it was in pursuit, and then all of a sudden he's now like in attack almost. I feel like that's kind of, I feel like the music's telling its own story. What did I say about energy? Let's go. Back on the hunt again, the galloping again.
Scream for mercy. Now so she's watching you bleed. Killer behind you. My bloodlust defies all my needs. Ooh, look out, I'm coming for you.
I've taken my earphones out. I think it's just silence. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd heard that one before. However, I can see why that became like a signature song for him, or like an iconic song for him. And I feel like I feel like that felt like a big one for early Maiden. That was a very good song. I can see how they built off that. A lot of the Maiden tells were already there. The kind of the style. So it was written by Steve Harris and Paul Di'Anno. So Paul Di'Anno like co-wrote this, I guess. Obviously Steve stuck around, but you can still see the kind of the storytelling elements, both in terms of the lyrics and in the way it was built up musically, the way it was put together musically. The solo was very Maiden. You can hear how you know how they progressed even as they changed frontman, obviously quite notably. It's interesting, I'm reading, it looks like my faith in believing is stronger than lifeline and ties. With the glimmer of metal, my moment is ready to strike. You walk through the subway, his eyes burn a hole. So I guess it switches perspective, because it starts saying his eyes burn a hole in your back. A footstep behind you, he lunges. Oh, and then it goes to my innocent victims are slaughtered with wrath and despise, the mocking religion of hatred that burns in the night. So he's it kind of switches perspective a bit, I think. I think it's telling the story, and then it goes to his perspective, the killer's perspective. The mocking religion of hatred. So he's saying that his hatred for people is like a religion to him. Like that's what he is. That's what he feels like he exists to do, is to kill, and that's all he can think to do. He is a killer. It was a great song. I like the energy, and as I said, Maiden are good at this, but and hence why I mentioned it about 8 times. The way their music sort of matches their lyrics and stuff, and I'm going to say that, I know I've said it about 6 times this video, I'm going to say it again, because I can't think of a better word. No, think of a better word. No, I'm just going to say it again. It felt like it was galloping, and that doesn't even make sense, because there were no, galloping is a horse thing, and there were no horses involved in this song, but it felt like it had that, like I said, you could feel the pursuit of it, and then the way they built up the solo and like the big like the screams and stuff in the vocals felt like that maybe that was like an attack happening, and then it goes back to the pursuit, because he's just a killer. The guy is a killer. He's an out and out, like that's what he exists to do. He's a killer. So he's always either killing or he's in pursuit of his next target, and it felt like you felt that from the song. He was in pursuit, and then it blew up. He was doing an attack. He was killing someone, and then he's straight back to the pursuit. And I feel like they do a great job of that. The way they sort of musically match what they're doing in their instrumentation and stuff to the story itself. I like Paul. I think he's a good singer. And I don't know, it's always hard to tell when a song's written by two people, like who wrote like what and stuff, or who contributed what. But he seems like a good writer as well. So I definitely we should listen to more from the first couple albums probably. But also I need to Blaze Bailey era because we haven't touched it. Apparently that's not their strongest era, I've heard. But I should give him a fair shot at least, I guess. Anyway, I enjoyed that. Thank you guys for watching. And guess we'll leave it there. I think this is Sunday's video, so you guys had a great weekend. Or having a great Sunday, depending on when this goes up. I don't know. But I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next episode. Right, later guys. Bonk.